Good morning, folks. Jack Snyder here. T minus 28 days and counting. Um, you know, it, it's such an interesting progression of training for this cross country adventure, and I knew that I would have to, aside from the vision I've had of doing this for so long, and the desire and the dream to do it, I knew that it would take a certain amount of certainly physical training, um, and some training with regard to the mental aspect. Um, I've done 100+ mile rides, a lot of difficult rides in my life. But this is day after day after day after day, right? For a couple months. And, as confident as I am that I'm going to fully succeed in doing this, the enemy is starting to really kind of work in my head about it, and um, sometimes that's the biggest battleground that we fight in is our mind. And so I've got to do some training, more intense training as I get closer to doing it, with regard to the mental aspect of this. And in God's word, He says, that the battle is the Lord's, right? And I've always believed that God's given me resources to work with mentally. But two great resources that I have that have really helped me with the mental aspect of doing this adventure. One is called Give Me This Mountain. It's probably backwards, I guess. I don't know. Give Me This Mountain by Joseph Prince. Super, super good book. And the other one is Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Meyer. And both are just great books, great reading, really good, a good resource for any battle we're fighting in our mind, right? And so I'm going to continue to dive into these books and reread Battlefield of the Mind and Give Me This Mountain, because they're very powerful. And, it's funny, I think of the enemy, and you might too. Sometimes, we think the enemy fights us, a lot of ways other than in our mind. But the mind is where our enemy attacks us the most. And, it's kind of like the Wizard of Oz. Once Dorothy saw that the Wicked Witch was gone, man, she was all about getting home. I mean, she was all about everything she could do to get home, right? So the enemy is definitely fighting me. I'm doing, what is in front of me to do to battle the enemy, and I'm definitely going to defeat that enemy and continue to train my mind as well as my body. So till next time, God bless you, and may God's favor surround you like a shield, okay? All right, have a great day.